Crypto Kids, welcome back to another video. BNB has reached $1,000 per coin, which is unbelievable if you guys have been following this channel. Not for the past 4 years, but for the past 2 months, you would have seen this video where we spoke about in many videos about the breakouts that BNB was having on this multi-cycle, weekly time frame. A huge inverse head and shoulder pattern, which Bitcoin also did, by the way, and broke out from. It's just between altcoins and Bitcoin, there's this tremendous catch-up that's about to happen. BNB is fulfilling that catch-up, and very soon, a few other altcoins, in my opinion, will do the same. And those altcoins I want to talk to you about in this video. So stay tuned until the end. I'll talk about my BNB targets and much, much more. Guys and girls, I'm here in Baku for the first time, Azerbaijan. Incredible, incredible country. I came to watch the F1 Grand Prix in Baku. It's going to be fantastic. Let me know which team you guys support in the chat section down below. I came to the Red Bull paddock, so I'm going to have to be Team Red Bull, even though at heart I'm Team Ferrari, but I would love to know which team you guys support in the chat section down below. Let's get started. Let's talk about BNB briefly and go into the other coins. So the old time I created for BNB was $1,006. Unbelievable. If you bought into the ICO for BNB in 2017, I think you would have made like somewhere around 1000x, which is pretty crazy. On this channel, apart from the YouTube channel, on Twitter, I've been posting the inverse head and shoulder saying that BNB is going to the moon multiple times. Target is 1,250. That remains unchanged because the 1,250 target that you can see here, I mean, I did post much more than that. Maybe I have to do $BNB. Voila. Nope, I guess not. I guess we can't see them today, but I promise you, I was posting about this chart a lot of times, and you can see that the target of this inverse head and shoulder, the heights, takes you to 1,250, and we opened a small long position on weeks. This is the $5,000 trading challenge, so we opened a very small long position here on weeks. Most of my positions are bundled up in Ethereum and Bitcoin, so the most profitable ones in terms of dollar value and percentage value are the Ethereum trades and the Bitcoin trades. BNB did reach $1,000, but actually, you know, from the time we opened that position in terms of percentage, 20%, come on, 20% is nothing in crypto, but jokes aside, I think we can still go up another 25-ish% to the 1,250 range. Important question, what are the other altcoins that will follow in the footsteps of BNB? Well, in my opinion, I think AVAX is a very solid candidate. If you guys watched the previous 2 videos, I spoke about opening an AVAX bot on Pionex. If you had a look at that bot and decided to use that bot in your trading, well, your bot would have been up 25% already, which is fantastic. So congrats to everybody that's opened that bot on Pionex. If you want to check Pionex out, it's a new place where I'm trying out different bots and different trading strategies. Make sure to go to the Pionex link in the description to get a wonderful bonus of if you deposit $100, you get a $100 bonus to use in these bots, so you don't have to use your own capital. You can just use the exchange's money. If you deposit $10,000, then you should be able to get a $1,000 in trading voucher. I'm already logged into the exchange, but let me see if I can still see the campaign poster. Yeah, there you go. So if you deposit 10K, you're going to get a $1,000 voucher to open up trading bots, and you don't have to use your own capital. You can use the exchange's money. It's calculated over a 72-hour basis, so whatever money you deposit after creating your account with the link in the description, they will calculate how much of the grid bonus you're available to claim, and then every Friday they do the distribution. So awesome stuff. That grid bot is massively profitable, and it's profitable for 2 things. One, Avalanche, it's getting its ETFs from pretty good issuers like Bitwise, Grayscale, VanEck. But on top of that, I've mentioned my analysis. On the technical side, I really believe that AVAX looks amazing. So if you look at the AVAX chart, I know it's a bit messy because I was talking about it on the Moon Show, but look, huge bullish pennant, massive multi-cycle bullish pennant, where BNB had a massive inverse head and shoulders. AVAX has a huge bullish pennant. Then you have a internal bull flag, and then in the immediate short term, you know, you broke up from the W pattern that formed on the daily time frame. So very, very, very bullish indeed. And my target overall for AVAX is actually $145 and beyond. And my worst pain case scenario, which I don't think will happen, is 16.81. And this chart to me looks also very similar to the Link USDT chart, which will be the next altcoin that I get into. Very, very similar. So first altcoin apart from BNB that I really like is AVAX. And if you look at my bot in a bit of detail, you will notice that it's set up in a way to buy all the dips and then sell all the way to the top. This is why I really like these bots. It's very convenient because you give it a range. You say, look, I think AVAX can go to, this is Bitcoin, let's go to AVAX. You tell it, look, my worst case pain point for, why can I not see the, there we go. So look, you just tell it, I want to buy in this specific range. That's going to be my dip, but I don't know where exactly AVAX is going to top. So all the way to my projected price of 145 and a little bit beyond, I want you to take profits on the way up. So that's why I really like trading bots. And if you want to give them a try, link is in the description down below. I think RWA is going to win. I think ETF coins are going to win. AVAX is both of those things. And I think we can see $185 and beyond for AVAX. And I have a lot of AVAX in my personal spot trading portfolio too, which I'm keeping for altcoin season. Then another coin that I want to talk to you about is Chainlink. Chainlink is on the verge of breaking out of this huge bullish pennant on Weeks, which you can also sign up to using the link in the description down below. I have a pretty solid, for this account at least, a pretty solid Chainlink position. Let's see where it is. Yep, it's up 212%, almost $500 in profits, which I think is pretty cool. We have a little bit of a bullish penalty forming right now for Chainlink. If we can break above, I would say $25.7, that's going to be a very good sign for us to try and break above the overall bullish pennant. It doesn't have to happen this month, but I think going into November, December, January, we could start seeing a pretty significant breakout, taking us to maybe all the way up to the $80 to $85 levels for Chainlink, which is 3.5x from where the price action is now. So if you want to be trading Chainlink, accumulating Chainlink, you can open bots on them for a link. I'm not going to open one yet, but I'm going to be opening one soon. So stay tuned and subscribe and destroy the thumbs up button if you enjoy this content. If you want to front run me, then you can do so on Weeks or Pinex. Links are down in the description. Maybe I give you one more altcoin and you can let me another altcoin of your choice in the chat section. And we can go into it in the next video. I'll pick a comment. Let's do two. Okay, let's do two. So one of those two is Dogecoin. Dogecoin is repeating not what happened in the previous cycle, but just last year. Look, huge downwards trend line. And then in September, you break up, you retest it. And then going into Q4, you see a massive rally to the upside. This year, downwards trend line, break above it, retest it. September, I think November, we're going to start pumping. This price action on Dogecoin where we went to 50 cents happened when we got the, a scam altcoin season in December of 2024 when Bitcoin dominance fell to 55%. And you can see in this cycle alone, Dogecoin was able to go to 48 cents. The all-time high for Doge is 74, and I expect a $1 Dogecoin. I do have Dogecoin positions. If you want to open positions, you can do so with the links in the description down below. But I do expect a Dogecoin hitting $1 in the cycle. We do have some resistance, and I will be opening some bots over the next 2-3 days on Dogecoin to buy. If we can break above the 0.29 level, I think we can reach initially the 50 cent and then overall the $1 mark. I love this chart. This chart looks absolutely amazing. The final altcoin is going to be Solana. Solana hit $250 today. A huge cup and handle, another multi-cycle pattern forming. I think we can go to $500. And all of those breakouts will happen coincidentally or coincidingly with the total 3 CryptoCap chart breaking. And this chart gives me so much deja vu of how the Bitcoin chart looked like in March of 2024. It looks so bullish. And I'm fairly personally confident that Q4 is going to be incredibly fruitful and those altcoins will most likely do quite well. So with that said, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait for the practice rounds tomorrow for F1, and then Saturday will be qualifying. Sunday will be the actual race. I'll be updating you on my Instagram. It's @CryptoKid if you're interested in following. But guys, have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care, and as always, bye-bye.